group. All right, I'll let you do your stuff.
All right, I just started it. People should start coming in any moment now. So, I'll introduce them, say hello, and then when you're back, should be all
Do
good.
you have sexy 80s music playing in the background?
I don't. I don't have.
I
I don't have the off-screen assistant. I have a dog who is just started barking and who will be barking throughout the stream.
It's the new trend.
The dog or the sexy
Yeah,
80s
well, the
music?
dog. I think it's the dog. It's like the new the trendy music, just dog barking.
I need someone to sample it and make a mix. Also, people are starting to come in, so Obi-Wan, John Carter, Kyler. Oh, they're coming in too quick. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. This is your favorite Star Wars YouTuber, Eckhart's Ladder, with Glutenslayer, who does mostly Star Wars Force Arena content, but you do other stuff too, though, right?
Yeah, I do. Like how-to videos, cooking stuff.
Right, right. I think I saw your
home improvement stuff.
long form vlogs. I think I've seen. All right, so let's. Okay, I'm gonna have to mess with the audio a little bit here. Let me just go into my audio settings.
All right, I think you invite me within the game too. I'll be right back.
Okay. So yeah, I will try to say hello to everyone. Hello, double Durker Couch. I don't know how to do that, but how to say your name. But hello, welcome to the stream. Hello, Louie, welcome to the stream. Jacob, Chloe, Ethan, Benchy, basically everyone. Hello, welcome to the stream. I think we're gonna have a fun day. We're gonna be playing a bit of Star Wars Battlefront II. With, as I said, my friend Glutenslayer, another YouTuber. I recommend you check his channel out. There's a link to that down in the description. And we're going to get started here in just a second. You can also follow this on Twitch if you would prefer. But let me know if the video's coming in correctly. Please and thank you.
All right.
All right, you're back? All right, I'll invite you, and then I got to open a crate, because, of course I do.
Ooh, crate opening.
That's what the viewers are here for, I believe. Okay, I think I invited you. It's kind of a lot of pressure being the party leader. Let's see what people are saying. Oh, we've got a couple here on Twitch. Hi, John. Welcome to the stream on the Twitch side. I do have both chats up, so oh, I just accepted your invitation. I think.
I have no clue. It's like the party system. Like
it's whack. It's totally whack. So what are you thinking? Like, what do you want to play first? Galactic? Oh, I almost bought crystals there. You want to play some Galactic Conquest, or I mean Assault or Starfighter Assault? What are you thinking?
Whatever. I like the smaller ones.
The smaller ones? Oh yeah, I'm down for that.
Yeah, we can warm up with some big. It doesn't show me in your group. Hold on a second. Let me.
Yeah. Do you want to try inviting me again?
Let me back out and come back in.
Okay.
Instead.
Sounds good. Oh, I was with you because it just knocked me out of a menu.
Oh, the party invite.
Someone's saying I'm zoomed in. Just a second. I'm having this issue with OBS where every time it like zooms me way into the. Yeah, it's weird. Are you still there?
Yep, I'm still there.
Cool.
Are you doing Windows capture or game capture?
I think I'm doing window capture. Is that the issue, maybe?
I don't know.
Or no, I am doing game capture. Just a second. I know how to fix this.
I say stuff like I know what I'm talking about. Oh, are you running the 4457?
Oh yeah, you gotta update your codecs.
There you go. Oh, great. Yeah, I gotta mute you in. I gotta mute you in game too, or it's gonna like.
Oh yeah.
They auto like turn voice on.
That's weird. Yesterday I was because I stream sometimes just through Twitch and sometimes through both. Yesterday I was accidentally streaming for like an hour and I thought it was Twitch only, and I go to my YouTube. I got 30 people watching this crap stream where I'm not responding to them at all.
I did a stream a week ago, and I had streamed. I got over. It was done. I was like just doing some work at my desk. I went and got a barbecue sandwich, and I accidentally hit the stream button.
Oh man!
And I streamed half an hour stream of me just eating a barbecue sandwich. Here's the best part. It's just like I looked over. I was like my second monitor, and I was like, I just saw the chat moving. I'm like, what?
Oh god!
They were like, he doesn't even know, and then I'm like, oh my gosh. But then that video got demonetized. Apparently,
The sandwich eating was too.
the sandwich was not suitable for all audiences.
Oh man. All right, I think we're in the same group now.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're the leader or not, but
No, I think you are. So you start a game, I think.
let's try. Are you down with Starfighter Assault?
I'm down.
All right, let's do it. Do ads on Twitch support you? No, John, but I appreciate you staying and watching them anyway. Don't leave.
Interact with all the ads.
Yeah, exactly.
Sign up for Geico.
Please. Actually, I don't care. Do it if you want. It doesn't help me at this point. Twitch is weird. You can't start off like monetized. You have to get, what is it, affiliate or partner status or something? I don't know.
Now it's affiliate or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, it said started a search for start. Okay, you're just.
Yeah. How many viewers do we have? Let me check.
You always just put a 0 at the end of whatever it is.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, right now it's not even showing up, so.
All right, sweet. All right. Got that.
65. Not bad. It's still fairly early. People are still in school. Oh, this map is awesome. You should get Homeworld Remastered and then get the Star Wars mod. I already have that Benibo 12. I might play that at some point. Have you played much Starfighter Assault yet though?
No. For some reason, any sort of.
Oh, I'm getting.
I have a hard time driving my own car, let alone piloting some sort of like. These I mean. These battles are intense though. They're awesome.
Oh, they are. So I just realized I left Premiere and Photoshop open. Trying to stream.
That's funny. I just realized I have both of them open too.
This is like my first actual. Oh hey, the Brony Chief 117. He was there for my whole stream yesterday. I've got an exam tomorrow, but I'm still watching. It's 8:30 p.m. See, that's smart. Make sure there will be something about this stream on the exam, so make sure you pay very close attention. I'm sick out of school. That's sad. Feel better soon. Ugh, it's only the two of us in the game right now. We're gonna have to back out and try to find something else.
All right. I don't have any way to back.
I think if I quit, it will drag you with me.
Did you quit?
Yeah.
I'm still searching for players.
Oh really? Yeah, you were like in my game there. Like we were in a game, but
well, maybe let me quit.
Yeah. All right. Let's try which one of the small. I haven't played much of the small game modes. Is it Strike or Blast that you find more fun?
Strike is the one that has like objectives, and then Blast is
just like kill it like a deathmatch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So how often did you say you Twitch? Like, I mean, you stream on Twitch like once a week or?
No.
No?
Once in a blue moon.
Oh, really? So you got, and I saw in your recent video too that you've got developer access to for Force Arena now. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean they're sending me over like some. I don't know, like, hey, this is the update that's about to come out. I'm like, great, you know.
Yeah.
So
are Kylo and Rey out for everyone else now?
Yeah, it's out now. I mean, that game, it's like, so every time they introduce the new, it's sort of like big surprise. They introduce this, like because the movie's coming out.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think that what that game's come down to is like they'll release content. You know, they released the Clone Wars, and then they released they're gonna release probably some new content when the freaking new movie comes
out. Right.
But I don't know. I don't know, you know?
Sorry, someone asked me if I'm looking at the chat. I am. I'm just listening, guys. It's rude to interrupt people.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, how are you feeling about that game in general? Like, is it healthy? Is it?
My problem is that I played it, like I get hooked on a game and then I feel like I can only play like 2 or 3 games at a time. That's it. I can't jump around like, you know. And so, like right now, I'm still playing that game, but I really like playing this game. Like it's fun. This is a different game than I'm used to playing. And I normally do like sort of strategy games where you can sort of But I don't know. With Force Arena, we'll see. I think it doesn't feel like the game has a lot of support behind it right now.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way too, and I'm surprised because it's like one of the most generous mobile games for what they give you and for how much grinding and how much you need to spend on it.
It's actually it's a fun. I mean, it's actually a fun mechanic, and it's a fun
definitely.
Experience. They have a lot of different characters and they have a lot of different cards, but it just sort of like, yeah, there's a feeling of, what do I do? Or you know, like Star Wars Galaxy. If you had like that game with the amount of support that they put into, like,
I know,
Heroes or something like that, then
I mean, Galaxy of Heroes has gotten to the point where it's basically like a button press simulator, you know, like.
Well, it's not. That game's not really about the gameplay, really. You know.
Yeah.
So there's the new. Have you heard about? So there's a new Star Wars game called. Hold on a second. Shoot a guy in the face. There's a new Star Wars game, and I can't think of the name of it. It's EA. It's in alpha right now with EA.
Mm-hmm.
It's a mobile game, but I think it's gonna be like another. I don't know if it's like a Fleet City Builder type game.
Oh, really? Wasn't there one of those before?
Yeah,
Commander, Force Commander, or Star Wars Commander, or something?
Yeah. Netmarble made that one.
Mm-hmm.
So I know EA has another Star Wars game in the works. I lost my tip of my tongue right now, but I think it's going to be more of one of those like. Are you familiar with like Mobile Strike? Or
Yeah.
I feel like it's going to be one of those kind of games, which I'm a little upset about. But
yeah,
it'll be interesting.
Yeah, it will be interesting. I think that's a good way to put it. But no, I hadn't heard anything about that. So many people asked who the guests are. The Twitch. I'll have to between this game. I'll have to get your info on Twitch. But this is another YouTuber, Glutenslayer. He does Star Wars stuff, gaming stuff. Highly recommend you check him out. I notice you, Benibo. Don't worry. I am looking at the chat. We're just trying to keep things rolling.
Notice me.
But sorry, go ahead.
Good. This game is just. I watch people play like Fortnite or Player on Battlegrounds, stuff like that, and like, am I just getting too old for like too many buttons? Like I have to I got all these like buttons on my.
I know.
E and Q and F, and then it's like running around. I'm like.
I know. Like whenever I have to press the G button, I swear it's like a battle of the will, like trying to reach across and get that button.
Like I'm learning how to play piano or something.
Oh man, that's so true. I've played like 60 hours of PUBG and I still haven't won a single freaking game.
I used to be good at like Call of Duty games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That was like 10 years ago or something like that. I'm like.
I was quite a Halo 3 player back in the day, but yeah, now.
Yes.
Well, I'm actually having a good game here, but. Oh, just shot my own guy. Yeah.
Find you. Oh, there you are. No. I'm like.
I'm right in the cafe or whatever. This is weapons cache. I saw CA and I made a guess. It was the wrong one.
I think you show up on my mini map as a little like green dot.
Oh, that's you. Okay. Oh yeah, I can see you through the wall. That was easy.
Did we win? All right.
Someone asked. People always ask me this because I do the. I don't know if you know, but I do all the versus episodes, and people always ask me. So like these streams inevitably just become people asking me who would win, like X versus X.
That's your thing, man.
Yeah.
I love it. I love when you do the you started doing stuff where you're like Halo versus Star Wars.
Yeah, the cross universe stuff.
Have you done much? Pardon me if someone's gonna like hound me. Have you done much like Star Trek universe versus Star Wars?
I've done one Star Trek video. Or no, I've done two. I've done Borg Cube versus Death Star, and I'm stuck. Stuck in the map. I've done Borg Cube versus Death Star and Enterprise versus Star Destroyer. I'm not. I don't know a whole lot about Star Trek though, so like I've got to be very careful.
Yeah, I mean that's it. That's the thing about this realm is that if you mess anything up, you'll hear.
Oh yeah. When I Google my name, it's just people complaining about You know.
Eckhart, he actually said that the cannon was 5 meters long. It was actually 7.2 meters long.
Oh yeah. Well, in the Borg cube video, I said I do this all the time. I meant to say the cube is 3 kilometer. I meant to say it's 3 kilometers by 3 kilometers by 3 kilometers, or I meant to say it's 3,000 meters by 3,000 meters, whatever. But instead, I said it's 3,000 kilometers, and since then, all my credibility's just gone straight out the window.
But here's the thing: is like if someone comments on your video and says like, "Hey, you did that wrong," it's like, "Hey, you just commented on my video and helped with my engagement."
Yeah, that's right.
So sometimes you want to make mistakes on purpose just to start conversation.
Yeah, that's not a bad strategy, because if you make a mistake, people will notice it.
I was thinking about this too yesterday. Like, there's a few, but Star Trek. I mean, when I grew up, I grew up watching Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
But my dad, my family, was way into Star Trek. So like, I come from like a Star Trek
Right.
family. Not that I'm a huge Trekkie or anything like that, but
You know the universe and stuff.
I was thinking about, like, there's not a lot of great I mean, if I'm wrong, let me know, guys, but if I'm wrong, there's not a lot of amazing Star Trek games. You know,
Right.
we don't have, like Star Trek Battlefront coming out or anything like that. You know, like, and I wonder why that is. Like, I mean, there's some in terms of, like, AAA quality, you know?
Well, you'd think the people who play Star Trek or who play video games and like Star Trek would be very, very similar.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, I don't know, it's weird to me, because I feel like there's a heavy amount of content available for that.
Oh yeah, even more than Star Wars in a way, for sure. Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question. The guy who may or may not be joining us, he's a huge Star Trek fan.
All right, we'll get to the bottom of it.
Do you know who Space Doc is? He's another like science fiction YouTuber.
Yeah, I ping back and forth. I'll go on like a rabbit hole of you guys' content, and it'll sort of like go back.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. But he was on the last stream, him and the other guy, and it basically became the Star Trek hour.
I love the it's almost like oh, I was going to ask you what you thought about this. Remember, so there was that announcement about the new trilogy. What was that announcement that came out? They were
Like
talking
a brand new trilogy and a new TV show.
for Star Wars or something like that.
Yeah.
And that got in discussion actually in my stream about, you know, everyone's like, oh man, they're just Disney's gonna like, you know, screw it up, or like, are you excited for more Star Wars movies, or are you worried? You know what I'm saying? Like, just being in that realm. What do you think?
Well, for me, it's like you can never go back and make me unlike the previous movies. You know, like for me, my childhood is safe and secure. It's not like they could do anything now that would take away from it. I'm not really worried about the point of it being oversaturated, at least not yet. I think there will be, like, once we know, I think I'll be able to answer that better once we know when the movies are coming out. You know, like if there's going to be a new trilogy starting like next year, then yeah, I would probably be a little bit apprehensive, but yeah.
I think for me, it's just like you think about how many new like novels and stuff like that, Star Wars books and stuff like that, come out, and like comics and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And for some reason, that medium is just sort of like we praise that medium, but if someone makes a movie, it's like, oh, Hollywood just wants.
That's a really good point.
I'm like, what do you think all those other people want? You know?
Exactly. Well, yeah, I mean, there used to be 16 Star Wars books a year back in before Disney bought the franchise.
Yeah, so it's just like maybe the movies probably get dumbed down a little bit because they have to sell tickets and they can't make it as niche, you know, or like.
Yeah.
But it's the same thing. It's just like they're producing content.
Exactly. Yeah, no, I've never been like, as long as it doesn't get. I felt at times like the Marvel universe can get a bit soulless. And where Disney also owns that, I mean, so there is like a little bit of apprehension there, but I think I think Star Wars is just different.
Yeah, the Marvel stuff, like for me, well, I like Marvel, but I'm not like a huge Marvel fan.
Yeah, I'm the exact same way.
As much as like a normal kid would be, you know, like excited about Spider-Man or something, but which I guess a normal kid would be super excited about Spider-Man. But for me, the Marvel stuff, it's just gotten so much that it's like I'm almost like numb to it now. When
Yeah.
a new Marvel movie comes out, I'm like, nah. You know, I feel like when the first like X-Men movie came out, I was like, whoa.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember being pumped for Spider-Man 2, but yeah, I
now
just
it's just like I feel like,
yeah.
you know, like there are actually some cool movies that are coming. Even like it's supposed to be one of the best ones out, like the new Thor movie.
The new Thor, yeah.
It's just like, man, you know,
I'm not super interested in it either.
There's been so many that I'm like, so I'm just I am a little numb to it.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what the thought is about with Star Wars. They don't want to get to a point where people are just like, oh, another Star Wars movie. But
Yeah, I think they're a bit off, like a bit. They've got a while until they get to that point. I think.
I mean, I loved Rogue One. I thought it was one of the. I thought it was really well made.
Yeah, I liked both of the recent movies actually. I know some people are a bit more down on The Force Awakens, but I really enjoyed that movie.
Yeah, there were some things where it's just like they did like this stuff where you're like, okay, this is.
It's
like
a little too similar. Yeah.
A little too cheesy or something like that. But in general, like you know, I enjoyed it. Like sometimes when you know, like there's just because you have actors and like, hey, okay, we're gonna have this actor back in, and like you create those moments that are distracting. Just
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, it's him. You know.
Yeah, it takes you out of the moment a bit. But yeah, no, I know what you mean. But like just overall, I remember leaving that movie and feeling really good about like the future of Star Wars and everything. And that was before I had a like professionally vested interest in it too.
I tweeted out a tweet yesterday because we were talking in our guild. We were talking about just the new Kylo Ren card.
Right.
And for some reason, the Kylo Ren card in Force Awakens, it looks like Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, I watched your video with him.
And I'm like,
he does look like Keanu Reeves.
I'm like, if Kylo Ren was played by like a younger Keanu Reeves, I'd be excited.
Yeah.
There, put me in.
The new Kylo Ren card actually looks pretty damn good.
It's pretty. It's pretty. Yeah, in Star Wars Force Awakens, the new Kylo Ren card is pretty strong. It's you. He does increased damage to sort of slowed or immobilized units, and so then it's cool because I like games where you can. Oh, sweet! This you see some sort of stat, and you're like, oh, that's going to go really well with the combos.
Yeah.
And so it's cool because there's been a lot of slow, cards that do some sort of slowing effect, and it's like, oh, great.
And now it's kind of like the it's all coming together.
Yeah, all those cards are viable now. So
fuck. Yeah, that makes sense. I find it kind of interesting how basically across Star Wars games now, there's like everyone has their own unmasked Kylo Ren. Like they got one now in Galaxy of Heroes. This game has unmasked Kylo Ren, and they're all pretty much the exact same.
Put the mask on, gosh.
Yeah,
get the mask back on.
Yeah, the unmasked version of this game is a little lame too. The voice is really off.
I like when in the movie when it's like. I was like, the whole movie, I'm like, just get the mask on, man. Why are you wearing it?
You look like a dork.
You look cool with the mask.
Yeah.
Attention.
They're asking me to raise your mic audio, and someone also just said that they dropped their phone in the bathtub.
I can talk a little louder.
I've been trying to mix it, but I'm still so new at streaming, and I've only got one monitor that it's like a total.
Just let it roll.
Yeah. It's a total mess.
Let's get you another monitor, man.
Yeah, I got to. I've got this pretty crappy desk, so
you got to invest in a good setup. I mean, and not so much like, oh, I got to get all the expensive stuff, but just get something that you're comfortable with.
Yeah.
Like you can walk into your office, you can flip the button, and you just feel good. Like.
For a while, when I was still even after I was doing this part time, I had like the most. Like when I started actually doing YouTube as a job, I probably had the most ghetto setup of any professional, in quotes, YouTuber. I was recording audio on my Samsung Galaxy S6 because I didn't have a microphone, which is bad because my videos are basically all my narration.
Yeah, have you got a new microphone?
Yeah, I've got a whatever it's called, the one that everyone has, the
Blue Yeti.
Yeah, the Blue Yeti.
Good.
So that's good. And I've got an actual, so that would be my first step. I didn't have a desk or anything. Usually I'd record sitting down in my closet because that's where like there's clothes on the wall, so it would help with the
the dampening. Or
yeah, the dampening. And then I edited it on this like 4-year-old laptop I had. Finally, I've got a computer now, and it's like a whole new world.
Yeah, for your vocals are big for your stuff because it's all the
Oh yeah.
Talk over.
Yeah. Also,
Well,
Templin,
hey,
you don't need to fund me. I'm good.
Yeah, you need to. Yeah, the Blue Yeti is a great starter mic, and then once you sort of get used to it, then you'll probably be at a point where like, okay, I want to get a.
Yeah, I'll be upgrading pretty soon to like a studio mic or something.
You know what you need to do? Just get yourself a sponsor.
Yeah, I've been trying. I reached out to what's the company that makes Blue Yeti? Or they just called Blue? Whoever it is, I reached out to them and they didn't answer back. But yeah, I feel like most of the large Star Wars YouTubers do get some sponsored stuff, so it'll happen.
Yeah, I mean, like you get some decent views on your videos, so it's like if you did like hey, thanks Blue Yeti for sending me this.
Yeah, exactly.
Good exposure for them.
Yeah, exactly. I've had some sponsors in the past, but I've had to turn down more than I've got just because get some greasy offers. Like there was a resume writing service not a resume because that wouldn't have been so bad, but there was a paper writing service, like basically a plagiarism service that offered me like $200 US a video, but I couldn't do it.
Yeah, at some point you're like, no thanks.
People like, and it's same like I see people in the chat mentioning Audible, but like you can do that, but I don't know.
It's like I mean I think yeah, it's gotta make sense.
Yeah. Yeah, and I've actually done Audible, but no one clicked on it, so it's your guys' fault.
I know.
Actually, the Gawk box was by far the best one that I used.
Yeah, I mean that's still. There's still.
I do got a
disclosure. I work at the Gawk box office.
He does.
Yeah, they're. I think the nice thing about that is that it really is sort of like you're sponsored by whatever. Hey, pick one of these things, and that's what. Cancel. Does this start automatically?
Yeah, we'll start. The good thing about Gawkbox too is it's like I don't know why I didn't use it consistently, mostly because nothing I did was organized back then, but I am gonna start again. The thing is like it's really a free way to tip a creator or whatever, and it's like people can directly see their stuff that's relatively enjoyable too.
Well, we're doing so I'm getting a whole bunch of desktop offers.
Okay.
Hopefully pushed out. So we have like right now it's just mobile, but then I'm hopefully gonna get a wave of desktop stuff.
Cool.
And then but they ideally I want it to be at a point where you don't have to really push it, and it's sort of just there, and like because I hate the fact I don't like when people like have to like, oh, everyone please go tip me,
And
like,
yeah, exactly. That's why I stopped kind of.
Yeah, it needs to be a natural thing. That's that's how the end goal is supposed to be. Oh, this is a cool map.
Yeah, this map's awesome.
But yeah, I mean we're making strides, and a lot. Even like if you're streaming though, it's perfect. It's better for streaming because it's like a notification thing. I'm hopefully gonna get some like text messages where if somebody wants to ask you a question, then it's just like, hey, if you want to ask me a question, then complete an offer. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
So then it would just be more like you don't have to. It's just a service that the fans can use to like get their message or whatever like that.
Yeah, the good thing too, like when I was doing it, is that people would like the leaderboard is a great feature because people would get competitive basically, and like try to help out the most, which is, it's kind of enjoyable for both people, like both sides.
This guy made the mistake of throwing a grenade. Oh, and he shot me.
But yeah, really that's the only reason I stopped was because I was kind of doing this thing where I'd spend a minute and a half talking about myself before I would.
Hey, here's me. Oh yeah, you're here to watch Star Wars. Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing about like my channel, less so than yours and less so than many channels, is my personality is really not the focal point. Like it's.
Change that around, dude.
Yeah. People just like the pew pew spaceships.
Hey, I mean, hey, it's.
I'm just joking, but you know what I mean.
I'm lucky. For me, it's just like I'm lucky that I can hopefully make somebody laugh every once in a while. Because I mean, shoot, I'm not great at games. I'm not amazing at some of these games.
You're pretty good at Force Arena though.
I was thinking about this too. It's just like let's say if I was like, hey, I'm starting today. I'm gonna be a full-time Battlefront II streamer.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would actually get pretty good if I was playing 6 or 7 hours.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like you see these people streaming. I'm like, well, of course they're getting good. They're getting 8 hours of practice in a day.
Yeah. You know, I don't know if you remember, but when I first started on YouTube, I was trying to do Force Arena streams. And I remember the reason why I stopped is because I watched one of your videos, and this was like back when I had 100 subscribers. But I watched one of your videos, and I was like, well, I'm nowhere near as good or as good at the game or at, you know, talking off the cuff as you were. So it's like, well, I'm gonna do something else.
Well, now beyond like if you did a Star Wars Force Arena video, it would probably be the most marketing in the game.
I don't know about that.
They don't do any They don't do any paid marketing for it.
It doesn't make any sense. Also, Benibo, don't leave. I'm sorry.
Benibo,
Benibo, get back in here. Sit down.
Get back in your seat. Sit down. I literally my favorite thing about making videos now is I crack myself up. I know it's stupid, but like I love I've created this sort of, and it's totally real. You know, like there's the guy that does all my music for me live on stream. And like,
wait, there's actually a guy? Oh yeah, of course.
In my but I feel like I've done it so much now. I really I have conversations with him like without even thinking about it.
Yeah, you've got like the whole persona perfect, basically.
I don't know, like now it's sort of like.
No, you know what? You're like, I will say, you're basically one of the only. I don't watch very many gaming YouTubers, but I always watch yours all the way through because they make me laugh. Like the whole persona and the jazz music in the background. Sometimes it's not even jazz music. It's like sensitive soul music or. Oh man.
So I got this. I pay I pay like a little fee for this. I forget what the service is called. It's so you get access to a lot of like royalty.
Right.
Music. Yep. And it's great because I can figure out what kind of mood I want. Whip myself up a playlist. And a lot of times so halfway through the video I'm recording, I don't even know what song's going because I do it all. I do it live. Like I don't like edit the music later and that sort of stuff.
Right. And yeah, so, which is nice because you can actually react to it.
Yeah, so sometimes it's like when something comes on and I'm like, what the? It's just sort of like, it's really a surprise for me. I'm like, what? Because I have no idea what kind of songs are coming on next. I'm like, I hope this fits the video.
That's hilarious. Yeah, no, that's a nice touch. So you must have do you have like a green screen set up in your office or something? Is that where you do it or?
Yeah, so I got a little office and I got like the cheapest green screen possible, a little stand for it. And then I have like my second monitor is like a TV that I plugged in.
Right. That'll be the exact same thing for me. People are still saying your volume's low. I'm gonna try to boost it.
Ah shoot. Sorry. It's probably my mic's not very exciting.
I think it should be better now. I just popped your audio up all the way. Guys, let me know in the chat if that's better or if it's too loud now maybe. Yeah, full blast. The full sultry power of Glutenslayer now is coming in.
Silky vocal.
Oh my god, I wasn't prepared for that.
So the one of the coolest purchases I made was a little like a USB mixer board.
Okay, I figured that's how you were doing it.
And it's been great. It's fun because now I have all my sound, all my computer volume, everything going to the board,
right,
back to the computer.
Yeah.
So then I can control my mic.
Ugh, I need that for sure.
Like the music level, the game volume, it's all like on my board. So it's fun being able to like on the fly like bring up the music at certain points, or I like doing everything like I just like doing everything live. Like so I like having all the controls of like
Sorry, HUD is asking me to notice him. You're noticed. Just basically whenever you can have a hardware component, it's like
yeah.
that's key.
Oh shoot, did I have the package? Just like running towards the guys like, oh, come on. I'll tell you what, I go back to the Star Wars movies. That scene at the end of Rogue One,
With Vader?
when yeah, when they transitioned it into New Hope.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, like
I
2 seconds before, basically.
so good. I just I watched. I watched. Oh shoot! Shotgun in the face.
It's all good.
I watched Rogue One yesterday, and then I actually watched Rogue One right into New Hope. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
I get excited about that.
There's a cool little story that ties it in even further. Like they released a short story compendium, and there's a one that like basically ties it in moment to moment between the two even more. Pretty cool.
I think I just thought of that because of these the soldiers that we're using right now.
Oh yeah.
These helmets.
Plus, I think that's what we're supposed to be stealing here. I think it's just says Imperial plans, I guess.
Gosh, I keep running. I might have to bail out this match.
Oh, that's all right.
Means we better win.
We better. Ooh, reinforcements available. Let's see what's going on in the chat. People are saying the sound is better. And random guy on YouTube has popped on. He said he's in between classes. So again, respect. Oh shit. So you've got the new baby too, right?
Yeah, so it makes things difficult.
Boy or a girl?
Boy,
What's his name?
Paxton.
Nice. It's a big, strong name.
I know. It means from a peaceful town.
Oh, never mind then. I take it back.
A weakling.
Damn it, Paxton.
Like
I think you're cutting out. I just lost you.
no, I stopped.
Okay, you were.
Drastically stopped speech, so it sounded like I was cutting out.
My fiance and I will probably have a kid within the next few years, and I don't know what that's gonna be like on YouTube. I mean, I'll probably just keep working.
It might be the best.
I think it's gonna be the best because.
You can be home.
Right, exactly. Like I've considered like when, if ever, will I return back to my previous jobs and previous life, and certainly not before I have a kid because I'm really looking forward to, you know, it's not like I'll be able to watch the kid, but I'll at least be home if I need to take an hour or a few hours or a day off or whatever, you know.
I think it really depends on if you can get, like, if your girlfriend or wife, whatever, like that, can get like decent insurance.
Yeah. Yeah, well, she's a nurse, so she'll be getting good insurance.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, that's if yeah, like I've often thought about like I always want to spend more time on YouTube because I love doing it. It's fun.
Oh yeah, it's so much fun. Yeah.
But all right, man, I'm gonna bail.
All right.
You keep rocking the free world. We'll have to do this again sometime.
Absolutely.
I'll have to get better so that we can carry.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah,
I was.
Say hey to your other guy when he gets.
Yep. So everyone, that was the wonderful Glutenslayer. Make sure you subscribe to his channel if you like laughing and enjoying content. I don't know. I can't. I'm not good at plugging people.
Just don't even plug. Oh, the shoot. Now like another match started and I'm like.
I quit. So.
Oh, you quit. All right. I'm gonna quit now.
All right, man.
I will catch you later. Have a good day. We'll see you later.
See you, man. Have a good one. In the chat, someone asked me, what's my girlfriend's name? Her name is Kelsey. So now that Gluten's gone, Let me just exit out the Discord here. Make things back to normal. So now that Gluten's gone, I will try to answer a few more chat questions. So if you guys have a Q&A, or if you want to have a Q&A, or if you just want to talk Star Wars or whatever, we can do that here. I've got both Twitch and YouTube up on the screen. But make sure you check Gluten out. He makes really great stuff. Check the Discord quickly. Okay, I'll check the Discord. Oh wow, that's my YouTube picture. That's awesome. Thank you. That is beautiful. For anyone who's not on the Discord too, we run a Discord server and it's a lot of fun. If you're not on it, you should be. So we'll get back here into the match in just a second. I just want to... Oh, someone's messaging me. C-3PO, you better stop that. It's coming through on the stream. Not your fault. So yeah, what do you guys want to see? I was thinking some starfighter assault, but I'm pretty much open for anything. Let me know what you're thinking. Also, I just passed 100 followers on Twitch. Thank you so much, all of you. We had a really fun stream yesterday. Death Star versus Starkiller base, who would win? Death Star can fire a lot quicker. Doesn't matter which one's more powerful because they're both powerful enough to destroy the other one, so Death Star. Also, Star Wars Facts and Theories. Hi, I like your YouTube channel. Anything that gives you a chance to be the Emperor? Well, unfortunately, I can't play the Emperor because he's locked. So that's how this game is. Also, hi David. Follow David on Twitter. He helps me out with my YouTube channel. But yeah, so let me know who you guys would like to see as guests on these streams. I'm going to try to do a bunch more of them. Yeah, the Starkiller base can fire from far away. I assumed that you meant that they were right next to each other. You're welcome. Of course I recognize you. Alright, let's pop on Star Wars Explained. I think Star Wars Explained we will do some streaming together at some point. Star Wars Explained is one of my good YouTube buddies, so... You want some small YouTubers? Well, Gluten doesn't do YouTube for like full time, so he's he's smaller than like Star Wars Explained or myself, but he is hilarious. Like, he makes amazing content, really funny. I watch every single one of his videos. Right now I'm chatting with Star Wars Reading Club on Twitter too, so maybe he could come on here sometime. My name is Justin. Yeah, David DJ Johnson, small YouTuber as well. My name is Justin. I don't know who knows that, but you can call me that, or heck, whatever you want. Mr. Ladder, as Templin Institute calls me. Of course, it's Fondor. John, your name is Andrew? Well, what is it, John or Andrew? Yeah, if you say Eck, you can say bloody Eck. Recommend one Star Wars novels for beginners? Well, it depends whether you'd want to read canon or Legends. If Legends, I would say read the Thrawn trilogy. If canon, I would say probably Aftermath. No, Thrawn. Read Thrawn. Whatever it is, Thrawn. So, John, would you prefer if I called you Andrew? So, Temple Guardian, I really like your name, but I can call you Jack if you want to. You were just playing Fondor? How'd that go for you? Oh, I'm too far out of range? Damn. That's annoying because like the fighter doesn't even have a boost, so I just got picked off. Yeah, I agree. Thrawn for canon or Legends is basically. I'm a total Thrawn fanboy. I highly recommend the Lando Calrissian trilogy. Not really, but I mean, if you want some old cheesy Star Wars, the Lando trilogy is definitely the place to go. That guy's lagging like crazy. What's going on? Man, oh man. Would you have liked the Thrawn trilogy to become or remain canon? It's not really possible for the Thrawn trilogy to remain or become canon just because of the way things are set up. Like that would, if you make the Thrawn trilogy canon, you have to introduce Mara Jade. Leia has twins. Like that's all first introduced. Yeah, I'm gonna find a new match. That's all first introduced in that trilogy. Death Sticks versus Obi-Wan. Who wins? Obi-Wan wins every time because he's got the mental fortitude to not do drugs. I just wasn't having fun playing that. What if the sickness started to spread like Age of the Clone Wars? Hey, Techno Reaper. You ever watch Star Wars Rebels? Of course I do. I don't think Thrawn could defeat the Flood. That's right. Pick one Legends novel to be canonized. That's hard. I don't know. I'd probably pick... I really don't know, actually. I'd probably pick one that occurred during the Galactic Civil War because it would change the least about the current franchise. Thanks again to all of my new Twitch followers. Everyone on YouTube, Twitch is where I will be streaming eventually. I wanted to stream on YouTube today because when I have guests for now, I will be streaming on YouTube. But like yesterday, I did a Twitch only stream, and I'm gonna be doing those. I think I'm gonna do one again tomorrow evening at like 11 or 12. So if you don't want to miss out on future streams, God damn it, Fondor again. If you don't want to miss out on future streams, I would recommend that you follow me on Twitch. There's a link in the description. Kodor? Yeah, Kodor would be a good choice, but I don't know. Just trying to think of what the implications of Kodor being canonized would be. But that would be a good choice. Hey Corey, welcome to the stream. Obi-Wan in the 212th attack battalion versus Kylo Ren in the First Order. The First Order is huge, so compared to a single battalion. So who would win, Count Dooku or Saruman? I'm not doing any magic. Magic and Star Wars are a complicated, have a complicated relationship in my experience, so yeah. I will do magic obviously exists too in the Star Wars universe. So I'll do a video on that at some point. Although some say that the magic is just actually the Force, but well, in Legends at least, and arguably with like the Night Sisters and stuff too in canon, there is magic that's different than the Force. Oh yeah, killing bots. That makes me feel good. Let's defend these Y-wings while they go on their bombing run. There we go. course I would pick the one AI target to focus on. I think this might be an AI too. Yep. It's alright. Same, really, the people are like to on YouTube. Yeah, people are asking the verses featuring the whole First Order. Like, we don't know how big the First Order is, but they have multiple dreadnought types, and they have you know, the Mega Star Destroyer. So presumably they have millions, if not, well, I would say they have millions of troops. So got to keep that in mind. There we go. See if we can finish off that cruiser, because we'll get all the battle points. Damn. Someone else got it. I really don't know how the hard lock move works, but I'm having a good life here. Whoa, laggy. The Flood versus the Imperium of Man. Probably the Flood. Actually, I don't know. Probably the Imperium. I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't know enough about Warhammer to say for sure. Yeah, that's right. The Tyranids are close enough to the Flood. All Warhammer questions should go to Dave. He's going to help me with some Warhammer videos for the channel in the future as well, so. For those on YouTube, this conversation is happening on Twitch. If you don't, that's why you don't see it here. Man, I'm just going on a little spree here. Why am I getting the lag though? Uh-oh. Wow, how did I survive that? Alright, let's call in a hero. Resurgent versus 2 Imperial Star Destroyers? I'd say probably the Resurgent, actually. The Resurgent is a total beast. Like, that thing is crazy, so my guess would be Resurgent. What's that do? I feel like I'm wasting my time in here as the Falcon. I really feel like, I don't know why Rey's Falcon is more expensive. I feel like the other one is better. Don't tell Chewie knows more about the Falcon than you do, Rey. I wouldn't be bossing him around. This thing is so slow. It's just such a huge target, too. Really not that useful. The other Falcon has the what's it called? The quads, the quad lasers, and those are pretty good, but these are not amazing. And this one's more expensive than the other Falcon too. That was terrible. Depends. Oh, that's how it works. I gotcha. I didn't realize that that was the distinction. Michael on YouTube said that. It's because non-era heroes cost more. Gotcha. That makes so much more sense. I've been wondering. Free points. Oh, I'm not even hitting the thing. I was like, man, why am I not getting any objective points there? It's because I wasn't even hitting it. Who would win between Master Chief and Grievous? Probably Grievous. I mean, probably Chief. Depends on what kind of weapons he had, but Chief is used to fighting big, fast enemies, and it's not like Grievous actually has the Force. He's just trained to use a lightsaber, so yeah. Chief. Kyle, why are you in the stream if you're not a fan of this game? Welcome, Andrew. Also, I find it fairly strange that people are acting like this is the first time you've needed to play the game to unlock things. I guess you need to play the game a lot to unlock the various upgrades. 2,000 hours or 4,000, whatever that number is. If that's true, that's pretty bad, but I mean, it's a fun game though. I like it. I'm enjoying streaming it. Probably be what I stream for a while. What? Ah. The Y-tie. I wish I could play as the Y-tie. Oh crap. Oh, I just checked my phone. I thought I was gonna fly into battle from the outside. $80 worth the price of the deluxe edition? I'd say probably not. No. I wouldn't buy the deluxe edition. What am I using to live stream? I'm using a PC. My editing rig that I make my videos on. Wish I could destroy these. I never even noticed those transports before. Sorry, I'm not looking at the chat. I'm just trying to focus on space combat right now. Oh, man, I'm sucking today. I gotta go back to. I'm just gonna. Well, finish this match, then I gotta go to. Galactic versus, or I mean, not Galactic versus, that's my YouTube series. Whatever it's called. Galactic Assault. This one's actually going to be pretty close. Oh, 2% left? That's greasy. Have you seen the channel's Star Wars tricks? I haven't. Yeah, generally the Twitch stream is better. That's why... I agree, Dave. What's the scariest thing you've seen in Star Wars Legends or canon? I don't know. Probably the what's it called from Legends? The Wraiths. They're pretty scary. Yeah, that was terrible. Well, actually, maybe I'll play another one. Really wish we'd see B-Wings in a Star Wars game, says Justin on YouTube. Yeah, me too. Maybe they'll eventually make it in here, but I don't know. I don't feel too good about the chances.
All forces repel the rebels' assault.
Can you put on music? Maybe? Maybe I can do that. Give me a second. There's Star Wars music in the background right now, but I could probably play something else. Devs said they are considering B-Wings and Defenders for future DLC, but have no concrete plans. That's a bit of a non-answer. In my opinion, a non-answer anyway. All right. Ah, damn it. What a time to run out of, to overheat my guns. And I'm having some lag right now. I must have something open in the background. Taking the internet. The internet is not a big truck. It's a series of tubes, and right now I've got some blockage. Come on, come on. There we go. There we go. Damn it. What faction is your favorite to play in Battlefront 2? I like the, I don't know, I like the First Order just because of how cool they look. In the Republic are probably my two favorite, but really there's very little difference between all of them, to be completely honest, so yeah. Damn it, of course my weapon's overheated. There we go. Just an AI anyway. Another AI, just wasted a missile on him too. Yeah, I don't know if this is my internet or if I got EA's servers causing me troubles right now. Which side am I for? Empire, Rebellion? Well, I think the Empire were obviously pretty evil, but I mean, it's fun to play as them. That's all I'll say. Star Destroyer can carry tens of thousands of people. Big ol' ships. They are huge ships. Oh.
The rebels will think twice before daring to attack these yards again.
I don't think that the rebels are nothing but terrorists. I think that's probably a misrepresentation of the conflict.
Clear a
So what's this? Death Star 2, I think. Oh, I quit, so I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's right. The Empire treats you as expendable. Thoughts on the loot box controversy? If you're under contract and not say anything, that's chill. I'm not under contract, but I mean, I have met the people at EA, and they haven't said I can't say anything about that. But I mean, just generally, I think they're nice people. So I don't know. It sucks because it's a pretty good game. It's not the best game of all time, but it's good. And I would have really preferred if instead of the discussion being centered on the loot box, if we could have actually talked about real things that need to be done for it to be improved. So yeah, I don't know. Also, my chat just froze. So give me a second. Well, that's the thing too. I do want to talk about EA. Everyone's basically been saying that. Yep, you can post the Discord link here, of course. CFX facts and theories. Everyone's been saying that EA's got the game changers in their pocket and stuff. Blah 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 blah. When actually that's not true at all. EA never said that we can't say certain things or that we have to say anything. The only thing that they said was you can't talk about certain things until, everyone's got a chance to play the game, which is 100% normal, and that's how it should be. Oops. So the fact that people think EA are that we're being paid by EA or whatever, not true. Not at all trying to say that that's what you were saying. Whoever mentioned that, just thought I'd use this moment to mention that. I've said it on Reddit a few times, but I just thought it would be nice to say it directly to you guys. Definitely not bought and paid for, is my point. Crap. Saw's partisans were terrorists. I will agree with that. But, I still don't know whether they were worse than the Empire. I mean, the Empire blew up an entire planet basically for shits and giggles. So. You have to, realize Star Wars, regardless of whatever it's turned into now, George Lucas anticipated it to be very clear black and white morality. Rebels were good, the Empire was bad, the dark side is bad, the light side is good. And I think that should probably somewhat color your... Why am I not charging? Oh. So I think that should somewhat color the way you think about the conflict. Damn, that's a lot of points. 1,000? Come on. Damn, he got me. Right, if your government... Justin on YouTube says, if your government is willing to glass/destroy a planet, they are bad. No amount of terrorism should condemn an entire planet of civilians to such. That's exactly right. Again, George Lucas almost made, in A New Hope, George Lucas almost made the Empire comically evil. Darth Vader walks into a hallway, chokes a man, and basically, captures and tortures the princess. Blows up her planet. Tarkin is purposefully evil looking, It's not very nuanced, at least in A New Hope. Obviously, things have changed since then, but... Oh, shit. I didn't even see that guy. I don't know. I still think the Rebels were good more times than they weren't. Saw's partisans were very different than the Rebel Alliance. Yeah, very different. Hope someone can disable that MTT so I can get some shots in on it. People need to mark some baddies for me. Don't have much time left in here. Don't see anybody. I don't even know what those things do. Ooh, I can do damage to that tank at least. Hooray! Getting close. So can I not damage the MTT in this thing? Is that right? Weird. Ooh, yeah. The best thing to do on this map is to spawn in as a fighter. Just farm trooper. Someone asked what my favorite weapon is. I don't really think I have one. Oof, just got a bunch of points. So my tail gunner just independently managed to kill a vulture droid. That's pretty badass. Damn it. Oh, that's a tree. That's a tree. Ships are flying now. No, it's not a headhunter. It's a ARC 170 or ARC 170, depending on your pronunciation. That would be a cool ship to have in this game. Headhunter? Man, you get so many points just for killing vulture droids. It makes no sense. That needs to be fixed. Ooh, took him down with me, though, I think. See, I just got 2,000 points there, somehow. If Thrawn helped the Rebels and Legends, what do I think would happen? The Rebels probably would have won earlier. Maybe, I don't know. Really, probably not, actually, because the Rebels basically did everything that they could have done. I think maybe it could have been bad because perhaps Palpatine wouldn't have underestimated the Rebels and then Endor never would have happened. That's possible. And basically Endor was, you know, that was the big thing. That all happened because the Emperor was way too confident. That wasn't lucky. That was all pure elite MLG skills. So excuse me. Man, this thing is a tank. Man, that does not sound like Kylo Ren. What if the rebellion failed and never happened? Well, I don't know. The Empire was... I don't think the Empire would have really changed that much. Like, it would have perhaps militarized a bit more and cracked down on freedoms a bit more. But the Empire was already pretty bad. Like, I can't really think of a whole lot of things that would have changed. Rey's so cheeky. She spawns into battle and says, "I can handle myself." Like, I didn't doubt that. Is that really the most notable line we have for her? I'm going to save that for later. Actually, no. Let's do it. If you guys want to like learn how bad the Empire is, you should read Bloodlines, and in that there's a guy who lived under the Empire. Oh, Jesus, that was the biggest waste of a hero ever. Thankfully, I get half my battle points back, but jeez. That was such a waste. Oh, geez. This isn't a good place to spawn, obviously. I obviously should have just waited until we got to the second stage to use my hero. Yeah, the Empire blew up whole planets and subjugated anybody who they wanted. They're basically irredeemable. Unredeemable? I don't know what the word is. Probably irredeemable. Oh, there's Maul. I wish I had Luke still. I could take Maul easy with him. Luke's one of the best heroes in this game for fighting other heroes because he has force push, which is immensely useful. Shit. Oh, I didn't mean to jump down there after him. Han's so cheeky. Damn. Dark Vader go through this. Sorry, I'm reading the chat. I'm trying to. That's right. In Bloodline, we see Vader go through a mine and basically kill innocent people because he felt like it. That was not rare. Oh, that's Bosk. Bosk is so good in this game. I thought I could take him down. Oh, crap. Oh, what? That's annoying. Okay, if you agree Vader is insane, I think you should agree that Palpatine is insane, and the whole Empire was basically the creation of Palpatine and looked up to Palpatine, so in my mind, not redeemable. That was cool. It's actually probably one of my least favorite maps in the game. Ooh, I just did serious damage to Bosk, though. Yoda it is. Palpatine was neutral evil? Huh? Guess you could argue it. Come on, Yoda. Let's get in the thick of it. Oh, I hear... Eat it. Eat it. Aw. Let me heal y'all. Yoda's so useful because his heal skill, like heroes, their health gets capped as they play, like as they take damage. They can only regenerate so much. But Yoda is able to bypass that, which is so useful. I just killed Robot Daniel, who's playing as the Confederacy right now. I like it. Oh, don't want to deal with that right now. Rip. Did I just catch that dude's rocket? That is tough. Crap, I just somehow opened the... Oof, rough. Dengar, yeah. I bet you he'd be in the game at some point. He's been fairly prominent in the new canon, so yeah. That is cool. Come on, get in there. Gotcha. Do I really only get 200 points for killing Kylo? Oh shit. Crap. Pardon my French. That's right. Ah. Damn, Darth Maul's good. Palpatine did know that there would be an invasion. That's covered in what's it called? Outbound Flight. But he could have dealt with that in ways other than how he did. He didn't do what he did because of the invasion. That was just a side effect. He would have been prepared, but that wasn't because. That was just a feature. Hey, Murph. You've been good. Sorry, I'm looking over and trying to read these comments. The Vaughn are bad, but you have to... Yeah, everyone should go over to Twitch. Pretty soon I'm going to end this stream because I want it to be short enough that I can upload it to my channel, and then the stream's going to continue over at Twitch. Ah, oh, that was Iden. I thought it was just a random Imperial, but I was like, oh, right, we're playing against the Confederacy. Is there really only one person on Twitch right now? That doesn't sound right. It says there's 9 people, but yeah, that's not a whole lot. Pop that tracer dart and get over there. Yeah, Battlefront 2 hair is a little strange looking. They definitely could have went with a more moderate approach. Damn. Man, they've got so many heroes over there. I saw Vader. I don't know who else. Lurking Master Race. Yes. All right, with that, speaking of, I'm going to move over to Twitch now only. Just because I think streaming on 2 is giving me a bit of lag, and I want to get it going on Twitch. So for everyone else, I'll put a Twitch link down in the chat. Can anyone who's on Twitch spam that in the YouTube chat right now? Sorry, I was losing my voice there for a minute. How did I even do there? Not bad. But yeah, we're going to be going Twitch only now. I'll give everyone a few minutes to transfer over. But then I'm going to end the stream. I just have to end it temporarily, and then I'll be back. So yeah. Also, Dave, I've got to make you a moderator on my stream if you want it. So yeah, we're going to Twitch now. Thanks for watching, everybody. The link is twitch.tv/Eckhart'sLadder. It's in the link to this. So I'm going to end this stream, and I'll be right back.